8th even the straightaway is here at Dover as they roll off into turn number 3 for 400 miles in the FedEx 400 benefiting Autism Speaks.
Yeah, this is a tense time right here. Everybody's bunched up, something already, hadn't had a lot of practice. Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Welcome everybody to race 11. Had to think for a second. Race 11 here in the Cup Series, coming to you from Dover.
Still there. Clear all around, all clear.
Thank you, Truex. He had every reason to try to hook me there, and he didn't. So actually, yeah, you go ahead.
Still there.
I'm gonna let him go.
Still there.
As a thank you for not destroying me when I got loose there on that front straightaway, or back straightaway, or wherever I got loose.
Clear, clear.
Trying to fight off
Inside.
Bobby Labonte.
Stay high.
I haven't seen that name up this high in the running order. I've seen Labonte, but it's his brother Terry who's been having the good runs somehow in that 32 car. But yeah, so back-to-back third starting spots. I'll take it. I don't know how we got it, but you'll notice the difference in my line. I'm running more of the middle to low lane, and that seems to be effective for us. I don't have to run way at the top. Truth be told, I don't know how we got third fastest in qualifying, because overdrove. Third fastest in qualifying because we were only like, I think it was 8th, it might have been 9th in practice, and yeah, I could not get it to any faster. And then in qualifying, I got the thing to just hook perfectly on the bottom, and yeah, we pulled out a third. But we'll see how today's race goes. I got Bobby kind of up my butt right now, so I'm hoping we can pull away. The leaders are like checking out. Difficulty, I upped it 2 points just because we've had our fair share of wins at Dover, so I figured we could stand to up the difficulty, and we won this race. I think it was last season, so I figure we're going to make it a little bit more challenging. Definitely have our work cut out for us. I was thinking we might be able to get the win once I saw we started third, but that was a short-lived moment of excitement. As you can see, we fall back to 8th. But oh yeah, 2 things. So you might have already noticed, it's not our usual 120 laps. We're only going 100, 25%. We can't make it though, so we're gonna have to pit once. And the other thing, we have a brand new look. We've revamped our Action46 paint scheme. So I haven't shown Philip this paint scheme. So this is the first time he's going to be seeing it too. So I hope you like it. It doesn't have all the blue like it had last season and season past, but yeah, I freaking love it. I think it came out really good. I love the front end with the slants and the gradient. And, yeah, this is probably one of my favorite cars I've ever painted. The whimsical wax car I thought came out pretty good. Obviously, I've loved my Nesquik car. And our primary scheme, I don't mind. Like, these are some, I'm getting a little bit better. Like, I know they're not perfect, but I mean, I could see these on a real car, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just biased. But yeah, so we're not really moving anywhere right now. Just kind of chilling in the 8th position. car handles okay. I mean, that's, you know, my car's handling is like on point when I can run the bottom. Because, I mean, yeah, just a quick glance through most of the channel and the races that are already posted, like 9 out of 10 times I feel like you'll find me on the high lane. Sometimes I'm not up there. Yeah, I can't really say I'm there all the time, but like I might be more in the middle lane. But yeah, I'm trying to just stay wrapped on the bottom because I decided to just take the tape off and run the qualifying setup and then just try to run qualifying laps because the tires just don't wear much here for me. So I figured, all right, well, I'll just book it, run the bottom, and see if I can keep up. But I'm going to go with the assumption that I was probably 8th fastest in practice, considering like that's where we're running right now. I couldn't remember if it was 8th or 9th, but I think clearly it was 8th. 4.5 back to Brian Vickers. He hasn't won yet this season either, I don't think. I don't have my standings up. I made that mistake twice. I leave the trucks up, and yeah. But I don't think Vickers has won yet this season. I can't believe, and I think I mentioned it in Wednesday's video, but how freaking crazy is it? You know, I only have, I think, 1 nationwide race in the books and 1, SezNiteOwl Legend Series, or Endurance Series in the books. So, you know, not a whole lot of opportunity for multiple winners in those series, but between the Cup Series, the Truck Series, we have not had a single repeat winner. 6 races through the trucks and 10 races through Cup. I have never had that much parity in any season I've ever done. Like, we had 19 winners in 05, I want to say. Maybe, yeah, it was 05, I'm pretty sure. And that was over the course of 36 races. We're in race 11, and we already have 10. And the guy leading, he's, yeah, he doesn't have a win. Neither does Mark Martin. He's up there. Kyle Busch can spoil the party now, because I'm pretty sure he has a win. Where did he win at? For some reason, I'm thinking it was Vegas, but I don't think it was Vegas. So yeah, it's been a wild season so far. It's nice to have a good run following the DNF at Darlington, that's for sure. I was looking over that in my post-editing, and I was just like, no indication that it was going to blow, other than just the beating and banging that we had to go through. You know, a lot of it my fault, but yeah, Ambrose and we talked a little after the race. I was, you know, I'm torn on if that's settled or not. I think we definitely got the shorter end of the stick, because I think all the damage is what eventually kind of piled on and ultimately what killed the car. So I'm not as inclined to want to be over it, but we don't, you know, well, I can't say we don't see Ambrose that much, because we have seen him a bit. AJ Allmendinger's, is he? Yeah, he's up for position. He's having a rough day. What position's he in? He's in 42nd. Wow. He's at the tops of the points. Last I saw.
Outside. Stay low. Clear all around. All clear.
Guys want to get out of the way. That would be fantastic, or at least stop being double file. Oh, screw you, Brad. I ain't giving that spot easy to you.
Clear all around, all clear. Outside. Clear all around, all clear.
We need some contact with the 2 car there. But yeah, like I said, I'm not giving up that spot very easy to Brad Keselowski.
Outside.
That's how you can tell I have a good car. I sent that full send off that corner. Do you call it full send when you're exiting the turn? I don't think so. That sounds weird. But I fully committed to just keeping that thing matted, to just try to get a good run into Regan and then just let it slide up. Because I'm trying to, you know, pin Regan behind some, or Keselowski behind some of these lappers. And the thing just turned.
Outside.
Turn 4 has been the site of many an accident for me.
Clear all around, all clear.
So I will not lie, I was a little nervous there trying to mat it and go. Kenseth is the official race winner of this in real life. He's creeping up behind me. He might be the first guy who's going to be able to challenge me for this spot and actually take it. I could probably jump under Wimmer. Yeah, it's weird not seeing Robbie. 30.
Still there. Clear.
That's Junior in front of me. Okay. 5.5 seconds back to race leader Kyle Busch. Is he gonna spoil the party? I want to say, yeah, I think he's gonna spoil the party. But if Matt Kenseth, like he did in real life when he won the race, if Kenseth can get up there, he doesn't have a win. He can keep the party going with 11 winners.
7-2.
I would love to break that record though and get my second win of the season. But wins have been hard to come by. Decent finishes have been hard to come by this season, to be honest. I mean, we've had a couple, but we're not setting the world on fire like last season when we won 8 races. It's still early, but we're coming to the first third of the season is coming to a close. Actually, I haven't got my like opening clip for like the real life, how I do the voiceover or I do the dub over. But if I remember right, I think this was Fox's last race of the 2011 season. Damn it. Okay, it's just Kenseth. All right.
Clear, clear.
Well, that was expected. I didn't expect to stay ahead of him once he got me.
Outside. Stay low. Clear.
I'm curious. Oh boy. Yeah, it's calling for a splash on the fuel. I'm 6 laps short, so I need to take 4 tires. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not taking tires. So actually, yeah, turning that off.
Outside.
It seems like the Red Bull cars, like, they run good, but it just, I don't know.
Clear all around.
I feel like one week one's good, next week another's good. Maybe probably more so in the finishing orders. Really, Tony Raines? You felt the need to go 3 wide there? Brother. Why don't you go run into another wall like you did repeatedly at Darlington? When I look back at the replay, I was so surprised how many times he smacked that wall. He was just, yeah, having a nightmarish time trying to get off of turn 2. Car's a little bit on the tighter side. So yeah, after the truck race, that was one thing I made sure to do. I tightened this thing up a good bit. Mainly for 2 reasons. One, I didn't want to just fall to the back of the pack like we did in the trucks. We dropped a little bit, but not much. And then 2, tire wear hasn't been such a big issue, so I know it's not going to get, I want to say, too tight on the long run. It will eventually tighten up even more, but right now it's okay. bouncing the topic back to the paint scheme. I know New York is Phillips' hometown state, but I figured Dover would be a fun place to break this scheme out because it's still the Northeast. I was also thinking about bringing it out of Pocono. I think I have the last couple seasons for one of the races, but for those races, because we're going to break this out for Dover, I think Pocono will be driving the Whimsical Wax car since that's my home track. I'm right there with Junior. I just can't get him. Speaking of the 9 from earlier, he's right behind me. You can hear the tires just melting in these turns. Just a little quiet, just trying to focus on my line here. I see Ambrose getting even closer, and I'm trying to figure out how to get some speed on Junior. We just found it. Perfect. Back to 8th. Hopefully Junebug will hold up Ambrose so we can get away. Kenseth is the next car. He's up ahead, 1.47. I think Kenseth just passed Edwards up there. Find out here in a second. Yeah, he did. I wasn't sure if he was for position. I'm not looking at my actual standings. I probably should take a peek. Well, we're on pace for 11. Mark Martin, he has had dismal doesn't even begin to describe, I think, his season. Major fall off from the past couple seasons. We've kind of slowly seen him regress a little bit from when he started with the 5 car. But as I recall, this is his last season in it. Casey Kane will be coming over to Hendrick. I don't like seeing the gaggle of cars like this. It's just always something bad happens to me when we get near cars here at Dover, I feel like. Maybe not like 2 or 3, but when we have a string of them. I thought Joey was going to do that. Back tires aren't worn too bad, so it's not getting too loose. Just got to be patient here. I have about a second, not really a second. I got 3/4 of a second on flying turtle doves. I don't know. I almost got Andy Lally off of turn 2 there. So we got which cars up here are for position? We got Truex, Boyer, and Edwards, and Kenseth. They're all in our immediate grasp, and then it's a little bit up the road to Brian Vickers, and then almost
clear all around, all clear.
Sorry about that. I got a phone call, so I had to grab it real quick. I forgot to turn down my ringer volume, so it scared the crap out of me. But where were we? Yes. Trying to get through lap traffic and follow the 99 and the 33 and the 56, and then the 17's not too much farther up the road, but I don't know how we're gonna get to him. Oh boy, I started drifting way up the track, and I thought that 66 we weren't gonna clear him. I thought I was about to eat concrete. Well, safer barrier, we'll say. The track's already concrete. I'm not even gonna say what I'm thinking. Well, it's typically in the second half that it always seems to happen, with the exception of a couple races, but we've at least made it through the first half of the race without damaging the car. But the second half is really the bigger challenge, I feel like. Once the tires are wearing out and all that jazz. Almost a second back to Ambrose. He's 8.3. Wow, he's gaining on all of us. He's 0.61 now. I'm assuming Ambrose had a pretty good run at Dover in 2011 then. What I think is happening is, you know, these cars that typically like won the races in real life and whatnot, if they had a bad qualifying run early in the run, I think, oh my gosh, for the 2012 season I have talked about putting a face cam. You would have seen some really wide eye-popping action right there. I can't believe I didn't door slam the 99 coming off of turn 2 there. I thought we were going to hit him. But I think what it is the consistency rating. So if I understand it correctly, the consistency rating is basically like how long on a run they can run like really strong before they start to fall off. Everybody's probably starting to fall off a bit, except for the guys who have the 98s and the 97s, 96s. Lion. Just say it, turtle doves. Made my heart skip a beat. I'm trying to clear Boyer so I can get set up to try to go after Truex and Wimmer here. Yeah, we're getting a little bit tight. It's not like we're getting sideways a little bit on these exits, but it's not because we're loose. It's because we're so tight and I'm pulling the wheel, and then when it finally starts to turn, it just turns. We're pushing loose. But the outside is just not where the Cup car wants to run.
Outside. Stay low.
That's going to put us into P5. And 2 seconds behind Matt Kenseth. Who's our leader? Mark Martin's still the leader. So if Kenseth can pull off the win and upset Mark Martin, we still keep our streak alive. I'm pretty sure anyway. Like I said, I don't have my normal access. Wow, who's in that 32 car again? Screw you, Mike Bliss. Could have stayed up there. He just started coming down. Take a low entry so I can try to get that 30 car to spook and stay high. 2.5 seconds to Kenseth now. Jeez, he's fast. I'm melting my tires trying to keep up with him. Oh wait, we can go 32 more laps. Yeah, we're now within 4 laps of making it to the finish without having to pit. I wonder, with the tire fall off, will we naturally just save 4 laps? We've already saved 2. This could get interesting. Could be the only way I win this thing. 6.5 seconds back. Please, Williams, stop clipping that apron. That kind of stuff doesn't ever end well. If I can pull on Truex and Ambrose gets held up, that'll really do me a favor. Thank you, Casey. There's some mutual respect because I didn't try to dump him for the win at Richmond, so he's giving me some space there. We've closed the gap into just under 2 seconds on Matt. Wow, it didn't change at all that lap. And he's in traffic, so that's just not at all fun to see. Still flirting with 6 seconds behind the leader. I know that car's a lap down. You obviously didn't hear him say that, but the text at the bottom said that car's a lap down. I apparently don't have an audio file for that, which is weird. I guess it got deleted or corrupted or just didn't come with that car's a lap down in the Jimmy Johnson spotter pack back in the day. They might have updated it since, but I don't have one with this. Gosh, this is ugly. 3 wide right in front of me. I don't like that.
Outside.
Vickers is going to pit road.
Stay low.
Would have been nice if you used your turn signal. Dude, oh my gosh, I don't know if I've ever talked about that, but that is a massive pet peeve of mine. People who don't use turn signals or use them at the last second. Like, dude, it's not... Ugh. Ugh, it drives me nuts. People can text and drive, but they can't use their damn turn signal.
Clear all around, all clear.
Alright, so cars are pitting. That makes me wonder, are they taking tires?
Clear all around, all clear.
I want to pause it. That's my best attempt at a sinister lap. Wow. Well, that worked out good. Oh my gosh, so many cars are on pit road. But they're, oh no. Are they going to then just assume the lead though and kick us to the back if they don't go a lap? I don't know, we'll figure it out. So for caution number 1, I think this was it. The 60 of Mike Skinner, he just loses it. I think he was trying to go to pit road, to be honest, and clip the wall. I think that's all it was. I can't remember if I saw something otherwise, like that would have brought the caution out. Let's go for a ride. We're gonna go up into the sun here. Just gonna quickly scan over everything. But I don't, hello, how, that's a thin ass helicopter. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. So that's all it was. So on a separate incident, remember I was like, yeah, we haven't damaged the car, and Brad targeted me and we had our little flare up, but I've kind of eased the beef with Ambrose. Brian Vickers, we have a history. Yeah, I don't know where he was going. He straight wrecked me. And then I'm trying to get this damn thing going. And then, well, picture's worth 1,000 words. I'm trying to go down. Well, that doesn't work. Contact with Boyer. Regan Smith, not wanting to be outdone by Clint Boyer, decides to lay the wood. I think Reigns gets me too. Yeah. Reigns is like, come on, guys, don't exclude me. I'm like, Casey, hang on, hang on. Everyone's like piling into each other. And then Casey Kane, thank you for making up for the lack of talent your teammate Apparently has. Actually, I want to see one more thing before we call it quits on this one. We're going to zip it back for a second. Sorry for the unprofessionalism or whatever, but you know we don't do this typically. I just want to see one thing. We're going to go full speed. So, do I cut down in front of him? I mean, I'm already looking lower. I mean, I was pissed at him. So we're going to do a speed. So I'm at 88. Why the F are you driving 126 miles an hour this close to all of us? I don't know. Y'all be the judge. Let me know what you think, because I don't know. At the time of impact, he's doing 121. I'm still doing 88. I was trying to go back to the future. Well, I'm sure I probably showed the replay, but just in case I didn't, and you're sitting there wondering, why does your car all of a sudden look banged up?
All right, buddy, coming to the green here.
Trust me, it didn't happen just by magic, because we're in the second half of the race.
Are you ready?
Dumbass. We've had beef with the silver Red Bull cars now for 2 seasons. Brian Vickers,
Green
we
flag.
buried the hatchet a couple seasons back, and this dumbass
Side, side.
drilled me under caution. Like, just straight ran into me. I don't
Still
know
there.
what happened. I haven't looked at the replay
Clear, inside. Clear all around, all clear.
yet, but not happy. Car's junk. It's like loose as anything. Like, it's ridiculous. I can't keep it straight. I'm just... Well, what was that? It was either Mike Bliss or Tony Raines. Yeah, this thing is garbage right now. It's so loose. The back end got cut off, I think. Yeah, it's cut out from the bottom there. I had to hop out of the car just to confirm.
Yellow's out, you're clear if you need it. Close.
What the heck is this? Ah ha ha, Brian Vickers is involved. We're gonna definitely pit to see if we can tighten this thing up a little bit. With only 22 laps, I'm not worried about tires obviously wearing out or anything like that. But not even really, we're not even trying to have the car fast enough to go for the win. We're just trying to get to the end of the race. Caution number 2. We're going to go full speed for this one. Tony Raines apparently just runs out of talent. But he gets my rival, Brian Vickers. So, can I say I'm mad? Not really. And then everyone's crashing as we all go to the yellow flag. But, yeah, I got to say thank you, Tony Raines. That was very nicely done. I feel like this is a repeat of the spring race or the fall race last season. Well, maybe it happened in the spring race too, but cautions just precautions.
All right, buddy, coming to the green here.
Green all day. We get one, we get another.
Pace car's gone. Are you ready?
Oh boy. Racing season is grilling season. Bobby Labonte's in the top 10. Not to be outdone by his brother Terry. Oh, you'll probably have noticed we're running normal cautions too. Because I figured if this race goes green, we'll have lap down cars, so I didn't want a chance screwing it up. Well, excuse me, Denny Hamster. We took a bunch of, or we put a bunch of wedge in, so to try to prevent that, screw it. I'm just gonna stay back here. I'm gonna take my top 10. Sweet baby Jesus.
Inside, watch it right around the wall. Outside, stay low.
Fudge.
Watch it right around the wall. Clear.
If you hadn't noticed, I'm trying to watch my language a little bit.
Clear, clear.
Wow. Dude. Literally. I was so frustrated. Just I was like, I want to take my 10. Back way out of it. Perfect time. Oh my gosh. Luck's on our side right now. Caution number 3. Remember I was saying Bobby's a little bit jealous of Terry's top 10s. He's trying to do something. He hasn't had that great of a season. Well, he knows how to get TV time. Look at this. They all make contact. The 66 is going to come flying up the track. He's going to hit the wall. And then just, yeah. The 88 gets collected. The 56, they're 4 wide, now 5 with the spinning car. These guys are crashing. These guys are crashing. And then, wow, 34 is nose under. So then we're just going to cut over here. Hello, people. We're going to cut it to over here real fast to catch the back half of it. Do not throw up. No motion sickness, hopefully. So now this is priceless. Bobby Labonte just, I guess he didn't see a wall. He comes up, he gets Rudiman. The 71's right there. I'm just like, oh, where do I go? Just locked up. I mean, oh no, Logano or Kurt Busch. Subtle way of saying thanks a lot, Bobby. And then he actually takes himself out. So that's a Kurt Busch move. I could see that. Not recent Kurt Busch, but old school Kurt Busch. So whereas we come to the green flag, you might have just heard it already. My spotter's telling me to go to the back end along this line for speed and on pit road. I am not serving that penalty. I got ass packed by the 38 coming to pit road. He doesn't even look like he has a scratch somehow, but he pushed into me. I ended up going like 42 at the entry, and then I slowed it way down to make sure, and then I realized no one's even on pit road, so who cares, but I kept to the speed limit. I am not serving a penalty for that ridiculousness. I feel like Casey Kane and the Pepsi or the Coke 0400, I forget what year. It was Casey Kane, I think. But yeah, I'm just clearing that. I'm not. I served the penalty earlier, or actually I served it at Richmond. Like, if it's a legit and fair penalty, I'll serve it, not a problem. But that was not a legit and fair penalty. That was ridiculous. I'm like stressing about Landon Castle being under me. I mean, this car is so much tighter now. I'm not gonna have pace. It's damaged, it's tight. I was gonna say that second caution. Was it the first?
3 wide, side, inside, inside. Clear, inside. 3 wide, side, inside.
Just go.
Clear.
I'm sorry, David Rudiman. I didn't realize you were in such a hurry. I don't know if that was my fault or not, to be honest. But do not expect this 85 car to make another pass the rest of this race. And not for lack of trying. I just don't give a damn. I'm 4.5 seconds behind Junior. 16 seconds above Gordon. 8 laps to go. I'm finishing the damn race. And I am not going to DNF 2 in a row. I don't think have we ever DNF'd 2 in a row? I don't think so. At least not in recordings. But I'm taking this beautiful, banged up looking Action46 network car. Subscribe, like, follow. Well, subscribe, I guess, is like following his channel, by the way. Actually, while we have these last remaining 6 laps, I just want to shout out again to like Maddie, Jaden, 2K has a series. Just, yeah, shout them all out. Go follow them. subscribe, comment, like, show them all some love. All really good channels. Definitely, they're definitely some of the channels that when I see a notification pop up and it's theirs, I make sure I go to watch it. I do enjoy their content.
5 laps left, 23, 103.
I'll just gotta add this in there too while we have like 5 laps left. Like, it's really cool. Like, just this little niche of people who do this. Like, I did not expect to be like emailing or chatting with like people who do the same thing. Like, I just didn't see that in the future. Like, I just figured we'd just low-key post whatever. But I think it's a really cool thing, and I'm really, you know, I feel very fortunate that, you know, I've gotten to develop these, I guess you'd just call them cyber friendships because I haven't met anybody yet, but it's, you know, I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm grateful for them. 3 laps remaining. I'm 14 seconds back. Oh shoot, I might go a lap down. I almost spun it trying to pass Michael McDowell. I know I said I wasn't going to pass anybody, but I'm also not trying to go a lap down either. Holy crap. I'm just back here putzing around, advertising for other people's channels. And yeah, I'm about to go a lap down. I'm not mad at you, Stremmy. I was in the wall. You had nowhere to go. I 100% get that. Speaking of Stremmy. Oh, that was my fault. Oh my gosh, it's so tight. Hey, they finished the race already. Don't worry, you'll see what happened when I'll make sure to how we close out the races with the winner, and then I put the camera on my car. I'll be sure to put it there. It wasn't Stremmy's fault. I was about to say David Stremmy's actually in the 2012 season for Matty. I didn't even see Jamie McMurray there. Please cross the line. Please cross the line. Oh, it's not dead. Turned the corner and Jamie McMurray's dead. It credited me with a lap down because I hadn't gotten to the line fast enough. Wow, that was a disastrous finish. So your winner, Matt Kent. Oh my gosh, 11 wins, or 11 races, 11 different winners. Ambrose got second. Edwards, Mark Martin, Kyle Busch, Clint Boyer, Dom Kislowski, and then Junior, myself, and Gordon. A lot of cars. Bobby Labonte, Kurt Busch, David Gilliland, Andy Lally, and Brian Vickers were all in the accident. And then because everyone's already exited the track since the finish, they're all listed as retired. So everyone's out of the race. No, I'm just kidding. On that note, thank you all for the love and support through likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. It means the world to me, even though we've had a lot of demo derbies as of late, I feel like. So thanks for sticking it out, and until next time, everybody, have a good one, and don't get in a wreck. No, really, don't actually get in any type of car wrecks or anything like that, so that's not good.